Hello everyone, this is Mohammed Rafi Ansari and welcome to my YouTube channel Triple M Tech. In the last series video, we have explained about how to install the SQL Server 2019 and the SSMS SQL Server Management Studio 2019 or 2018. And in this series, okay, today we have the day one, and we are going to cover up how to create the database, okay, and the table and to work with them, okay. So we have the several topics those we are going to cover up today. Okay, if you have not liked or subscribed my channel, then please like and subscribe, and do press the bell icon. Please watch the complete video for more understanding about the SQL, how to work with that. So let me just start with what topics we have to cover today. Okay, so let me just make it okay bigger. So SQL Server 2019, we have day one. Okay, so these are the topics that we are going to cover up today. How to create a TB, delete it, how to create a table and delete it, how to delete a column, how to add a column, how to record the reorder the tables columns, okay, how to insert the data in a column, okay, sorry, in a table. So these are the topics those we will cover up today. Okay, let me just start the open the SQL Server Management Studio. Let me just check if it is already open. Yes, it is already open. Read it. So the first topic is how to create a DB. Okay, so just a minute. This data is already created. Okay, so I'm deleting it. So it's saying it is already is in use. Okay, no problem. Let me just create a new database. Okay, give me a moment. Okay, so you can see the two databases are created here, the library and the TMP. Okay, so I'm going to create a new one for you. So how can we create it? Okay, so to start with any of the database application, we say whether it is DB2, Oracle, okay, SQL Server 2019, or any other database application, you need the database on the page. Okay, database is actually to store the data. Okay, and it create we can create the tables under it. Okay, and the tables are storing to store the data in tabular format, okay, in row and column wise. Okay, so first we have to create the database. How can we create a database? Simply in SQL Server, this is the command, okay, create database, and then we can write the let's suppose mainframe. Okay, so my database name is mainframe, so I can just simply create the database like this. Okay, so let me just refresh it. You will get the idea if the database is created or not. Okay, so you can see that MEF, okay, the mainframe database has been created. If you want to drop the database, this is the simple command, drop database MF in SQL Server 2019. You can write this command, and again you can refresh it. You can see the database is dropped now. Okay, so it is not in existence anymore. Okay, so if you want to recreate, simply run this command, create, and you can refresh the databases, and you can see like the MF database is created again. Okay, so next topic, so we have covered up two topics, like how to create it and how to drop the database. Okay, now I'm going further. Okay, I will create a table inside the database. For creating a table, as I told you, like the table is basically to store the data, okay, in tabular forms, okay, row and column wise. Okay, so how can we do that? Okay, so we need to create a table. What is the syntax of creating a table in SQL Server 2019? So the syntax is very simple. Just write create, then write the database.dbo dot the table name. Let's suppose we have the 80 users. Okay, this is my table name. Then you have to give the uh, round brackets, and you can provide the uh, columns name and their data type. And if you want to make them not null or null, then those properties you can associate, or whatever properties you like to associate with a particular column, you can provide that is there. Okay, so simply let's suppose we want to write a uh, active users table. Okay, that could be for any purpose. Okay, and if you want to start with the user ID, so you can write user ID. And what is its type? Data type is like, let's suppose, is integer. If you want not null or null, you can write it. Let's suppose it is not, you can write it. And if you want to create another column like username, you can write username. Give me a moment. And what is the length of this field? So how many characters? Okay, you want 60 characters. Is also not null. Properties, and you can write a, let's suppose I'm creating username, user first name, let's suppose first name, then I'm typing UP, date of birth, user, let's suppose gender, users gender. Okay, then let me just simply so let's suppose these are the columns we want to have in our table. Okay, simply, so it's a general practice. Okay, the name should be very logical. Okay, since it is a active users table, active users table. Okay, it must have the logical name, like the first name, last name, date of birth, sex. Okay, what is the active user ID? So we have given as an integer type. Okay, and all the fields are not null. Okay, so this is the way, this is the SQL Server 2019 syntax to create the table. And simply we can run this query like this. F5. Okay, press F5. This will execute the query, and you can see like if the table is created or not created. Let me just go ahead. Okay, give me a moment. Let me just refresh it. And then go inside this DB, go into tables, expand tables. Yeah, see the 8 users is created. Okay, what columns we have inside it? Okay, you can see the user ID. Okay, let me just check it. So the user ID, integer type, and the first name, last name, date of birth. Okay, so we have given date of birth like this. Okay, variable character 60. Okay, so it's very huge. Okay, so we can drop these two columns. Okay, so if you want, you can how to drop the columns. Okay, simply type alter table, then just select, give me a moment. Okay, then drop column. Okay, and the column name is user. Let's suppose and simply type this F5. Okay, so it is underscore type. Okay, now let have a look whether the column is deleted or not. Okay, so give me a moment, let me refresh this AD user table and just refresh it and see how many columns we have now. So you can see that DOB is deleted now. If you want to delete the, if you want to drop the sex column as well, okay, you can type the rename. Sorry, you can change the column name and you can simply write it and press the F5 and you can now refresh the table once again. See, so you have now only user ID, first name and last name, and both the column date of birth and sex have been dropped. Okay, so now if you want to add with different data type, you can simply write it like this. Okay, give me a moment. If you want to re-add the column with different data type, data type length, you want to change it, you can simply add it like add. Okay, user date of birth. Okay, so it was like this, so I'm going to add it like this. So only 10 character are sufficient date of birth, so we can go ahead and now let me just refresh it so you can have the idea like if it being changed or not. Okay, give me a moment. Yeah, you can see user date of birth is added with variable character 10. Okay, and it is also not null field. If you want to add the gender as well, okay, so you can do that. Instead of this, okay, you can simply copy it. Okay, this column name keyword column, okay, type the and character field simply not. And see, now let me just refresh it. This is also being added, okay, with a character field of length 1. Okay, so obviously this table doesn't have any data as of now. We want to check the data within this table. Okay, let me just run a simple query. Select the start from, okay, and you can get this name. See, there is no data, okay, because we have not inserted any data as of now. Okay, but you can see like the user underscore sex field is coming at the end. If you want to reorder, okay, give me a moment, what all topics we have covered so far. Okay, so we have created database, we have dropped the database, we have created a table, dropped the table. Okay, and then we drop the or deleted the column, add the columns. Now we are going to in first reorder the tables column. Okay, so let me just the fifth topic I'm going to cover. Okay, so if we run this query, you can see the user sex is coming at the end. Okay, if you want to reorder, okay, the user, because you may have the need where you need to have the different order. Okay, so how can you do that in SQL Server 2019? So it is very simple. Only for that purpose you need to go inside the tools. Okay, select the options. Okay, inside the option, go here designers and select the first option table and database designers. Okay, click on that when you are there. Okay, you will see this option prevent saving changes that requires tables recreation. Okay, so simply uncheck this. Okay, and click OK. So it is unchecked, already unchecked in my case. Okay, so I'm just pressing OK, and then just right click on any of the column field. Okay, and click on this modify. Let's suppose you want to use this user's X field to here. Okay, after this user's last name. Okay, so you can simply press Ctrl S to save the changes, and then go again inside your where is uh, okay, so let me just run it. Rerun. You can see now the user sex is not the last field, user date of birth rather than. Okay, so this is the way how can we reorder the columns in SQL Server 2019. Okay, so why it is needed, because sometime in programming you want to have the columns, okay, in a specific order, because when you run this SQL query, select, okay, the order that you need. Okay, for that purpose you need to reorder it. Okay, so it may be some, it may be required somewhere in your programming. Okay, so for that purpose, if you want to change the order, you can do it like this. So now I'm going to insert the data in the table. Okay, in a table. So that is our last topic. Okay, so we have this table. Okay, we have already seen like this table is created already, present in the database mainframe mf. Okay, and inside that we have these columns. Okay, so if you want to insert the data into this table, simply we can write like this: insert into, and in the table name. Okay, so you can type values. And what is the first field we have? That is integer type. Okay, so let's suppose the user ID 101 and the username. We have the date of birth is 13 1985. Have the gender. Gender is male. If we go and execute this query, give me a moment. Oh, I think we have changed the order. Like so, user. Give me a moment. Change the, I think, order. That's why it is giving the arrow. Okay, since we changed the order. Okay, that's why it was coming like this. So it was throwing the error. Now no error anymore. Okay, let me just check if the data is added successfully or not. Okay, so simply we have to run this select query. You can see one row is being added. So this is the way how can we insert the data into a table. Okay, this is the very simple syntax when setting the data into SQL Server 2019. Okay, in a particular table. So thank you so much for watching. I have covered all the topics. Okay, if you like this, I hope you have the idea how to work with the tables and database. Okay, how to create a database and then a table inside it, and to work with different operations like insert, uh, drop. Okay, So you can work with these concepts, the SQL Server 2019. Hope you like this video. If you like this video, please do like and subscribe my channel and share this video with the others as well. It hardly takes a minute or so. Please do that. Okay, and uh, encourage me to put or upload the more video related to it. Thank you so much for watching this. Have a nice day. See you soon.